Hello. All right, so it's 2 o'clock and I didn't want to be late on this first episode of Tuesday Talks, right? So I don't quite have my stand set up just yet. So for those of you on the replay, hello. Thank you for joining. I know sometimes the replays aren't as much fun, but I appreciate that you are committed to your health and want to say hi to the group and support each other. We actually have a live viewer already too. Looks like Linda is here. I'll get my stand figured out. I need to get a new stand because it's so heavy and this stand is getting old. It doesn't like to prop itself up anymore. So, whew. And I'm awfully bright, sorry, but I'm gonna be bright today. It's the sun is out and it's coming through. The door's open, the dogs are happy. I've got 3 of them like sleeping right here, and if I close the door, that's gonna disturb them, so we don't wanna do that. So welcome. I'm so glad you have time to say hi to Linda. That's so awesome. I know how busy you are, so yay. You're welcome to jump on live too if you want. I think you can even like now request to join live too, so you could jump on with me too. So what the plan was for this chat was I want to keep it kind of short. I want to keep it like 20 minutes because otherwise I know we can chit chat for a good long time, but I want to keep it short, productive, and of value to everybody, and that we can kind of come together and have a little engagement, check in, say what's working for us, what's not, what we have questions on. So really this is kind of all about you guys and what you need, what I can provide for you, what I can help you with, what questions we can answer, and how we can share with each other. So I may have an agenda, but we can totally go off that. I just don't want to have dead air. So if you guys don't have questions, I need to be able to talk and say something because I can't just sit here because that would be boring, right? So I do have a few things on the list, but it's always up for anything you want. That's why the Q&A is there, and it's not last because of least important. It's just, that's just how it worked out. So you can put questions anytime, and I can kind of take them all at the end as a group, or we can just kind of, you can come on live and we can chat about questions too. I'm totally open for all of that. And one of my boys woke up, so he's here with his toy. First up though is nuts. Okay, so here's why. This is cool. I am getting ready to make some almond milk, and so I thought, well, how perfect to share this with you. Why do you soak nuts? Okay, so you get your nuts raw. Whether you are honestly eating a raw lifestyle or not, I highly suggest eating raw nuts, okay? Because there's no health to them. There's not all the benefits when you get them dry roasted, salted, and all that. Nuts can even be alive. You turn the nuts alive. They may be raw, and you can see the label on the packaging says raw almonds. Great, now you know they're good to go. But they're still not alive yet, and you can make the nuts even more potent for your body by having them be alive. And how you do that is by soaking them. Nuts don't sprout, so you don't have to worry about that part of it, but the soaking part for sure. And almonds, this is like, whoa, really bright. I'm gonna show you. Almonds are good. Soaked overnight really is kind of a good thing. At least maybe like 4 to 6 hours, but overnight. Look what happens to your nuts, okay? Whoa, I got a puppy climbing on my lap. And I poured liquid. Okay. No hands. All right, my man, you gotta get off. Off, baby. That was Larkin saying hi. Well, hi, Jaya, how are you? All right, so back to my pouring here. So you can see, actually I poured enough, I think, that you get an idea. This is water. This is what clear, fresh, filtered water looks like after sitting overnight with the nuts. And what this has in it is now the enzyme inhibitor that nuts have on them that is the bug preventative. So bugs don't want it because of this covering that they have on them. But it inhibits digestion. So by soaking the nuts, it releases into the water, and then they are now alive. And now people that are sensitive to nuts can't handle nuts, think there's something wrong with them, they might be allergic to them. Most times it's because you're eating the cooked, roasted, salted, yuck nuts, or also because you've not soaked them to make them alive. They can go through your digestive system so much easier. Plus they're alive, they're gonna help themselves digest too. So there you have it. That's the water you don't want. Now for almonds, it's really kind of cool. You can After they soak overnight, rinse them really well and then refill them with water if you're not ready to use them immediately. And you can have 5 days of letting them sit in the fridge soaking in water. Just make sure they're covered in water and change the water every day. And if you don't change the water, it's gonna get gross and they will spoil. You will know when almonds have spoiled, so just saying. But hey, Jaya and Linda, tell me what you're grateful for today. I was actually going to start with that, and then I got distracted with my camera stand. But share what you're grateful for today. It's also Thankful Thursday, and that's one definite element of our healthy lifestyle is being grateful. So you can save the nuts in the fridge for 5 days. Just keep changing the water. Another cool thing is you can turn it into milk real easily. This is some milk I made. It's not like too bright. Here you go. Almond milk. This was 1/2 cup of almonds and 1.5 cups of water and 1 date. I like my almond milk a little bit with a sweet taste to it, but not too bad, so you can do that as you like. All you do is blend it up, and then blend it up. I use a Vitamix. If you don't have as powerful of a blender, that's fine. Just let it run for a little bit longer. It'll be fine. Soaking the nuts also helps soften them up for the blending as well. And then you strain them through a nut milk bag. You just hold a bowl underneath, pour from the blender in here, squeeze it out, and this is what you get. There's nothing else needs to be done to it. This is gonna be good in the fridge for 3 days. No more, 3 days. And trust me, you will know when it's no good. They're nuts, so they're gonna turn rancid after 3 days. There's no preservatives in here. So even though you may think you're buying healthy almond milk at the store, it has preservatives. Even if it had nothing else, it's got that in it. And then the other part is, you missed what I asked? I asked what you're grateful for today. Share that and I'll tell you mine too. And then this is what's left. Let's see if I do it this way here. This is called almond pulp. And you can see it's really still, it's still moist from, having the water squeezed out of it. This turns into almond flour. All you'd have to do is, crumble this up on a tray, throw it in the dehydrator at low temperature, like 105 for an hour or so. It's gonna dry up. You can blend it if you wanna get, like a coffee grinder, get any of the last little chunks out of it, put it in a jar, and it'll last like forever as a flour replacement, which is really kind of cool. Hey Daria, you're grateful for your daddy's 81st birthday today. Awesome. That's totally cool. Totally cool. How are you celebrating? Are you doing anything special with him? So there's your almond pulp. You will see recipes that actually ask for almond pulp, and you can use it just like this. Other recipes that ask for almond flour, just dry it out first, or adjust your liquid to be less, knowing that this is already wet. There's that. Some recipes will tell you, how you say to blanch your almonds? You cook your almonds in order to get the skin off of them. Well, all you gotta do is soak your almonds, and then you kind of like pinch them, and you take the skin off. Now, if you don't, you saw what this pulp looks like, right? You saw how it kind of got a look of like, if it's focusing, I don't know here. It has a look of whole wheat flour almost. It's got some little specks in it, which is like the skin, but no big deal. I started peeling these when I first got started, but I was like, why am I doing this? It doesn't need to be done for the almond milk. Kind of works if you get down the low end and then just squeeze, and it pops them off. But if you really want, some people like their almond milk better that way. So there you have it. Cake, ice cream, and vacation. Oh, that's right. Wait, vacation. So this is who's going with you on your trip? Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? See, I want to be 81 years old and still traveling internationally, going to another country on a cruise for like, how long are you guys gone? That's fabulous. And then I'm assuming the cake and ice cream is local, like today you're kind of doing that. That's very cool. Family time is great. Oh, and Linda, you're grateful for Talk Fusion. Yes. And for me and Rosemary, awesome. It was so great chatting with you too. I honestly haven't seen you since Prague, since before you went. So there's so much catching up that we need to do. I haven't seen anything, so I'm so glad you're here, and I'm really glad we got that to work, because it's gonna be exciting tomorrow on our chicks meeting. So what I am grateful for is, honestly, all of you guys. and this group that we have here, you are keeping me on track with what my health goals are, and to keep that focus in front of me, because I'll tell you, Thanksgiving and Christmas, it was like no big deal for me in a way to stay healthy and eat how I wanted to eat, because there was so much focus on everybody doing the opposite, and spending time with family and friends, and I'm gonna go on a diet in January, right? Well, I'm doing it now. So I had that focus and the challenges that I was doing, and then came January and it was just like, no challenge. And it was tough, so this group has been really amazing for me. And doing like this chat, I'm excited for it, so I'm excited to see where we go with it and what it turns into, So thank you guys for being you. That's my Thankful Thursday post. And I've got all of this almond stuff all over here with the water I dumped too. Okay, next up, if you guys have any questions, throw them out there. If you want to jump on with me live, if you can invite yourself, do so, and I'll accept you. If you want to come on live and you can't invite yourself, just post, and then I'll invite you. See, I can't, does it let me invite anybody right now? Nobody is showing that they're able for me to invite them for whatever reason. If you guys are not on your phones, you won't be able to. Organic sugar. Okay, so I know it's backwards. I forgot to change my screen. Anyway, organic sugar. I've had this for a while now, since before I started with no added sugar, right? I had this in the cupboard, and I got it because I had the genius idea that organic was better. So I got it because I wanted to continue to feed the Hummers, and I don't like buying the food for the Hummers, because I think that's just total junk for them, right? But they eat sugar water, so I'm like, I don't know how that's good for them either, but I'm like, at least it's better than chemicals. So I got this organic sugar because I thought, ooh, better for the birds. They don't drink organic sugar water. I tried. They don't. And you also can't use organic sugar to make kombucha. My husband tried it, and because it is less processed sugar, it hasn't been wiped out of anything in it, so it's much more susceptible to mold and bacteria growing on it, which could be why the birds don't want it. But even when it was fresh, they still wouldn't drink it. So the reason why I mentioned this is because I had it in the cupboard, and I'm like, what the heck can I do with this? So that's a question for you guys. What can I do with organic sugar? I'm not eating any added sugar, and organic is just a mere little label that fools people into thinking things are still good for them. Just because it says organic, sometimes it's a joke. It's like organic canola oil. I'm like, canola oil is not even real food anyway. And I'm like, you're calling it organic? I'm like, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But just be careful of organics when you see it on labels, because it honestly has nothing to do with if the product is still good for you. All it means is that chemicals weren't used in the growing of it. But it doesn't mean the ingredient itself is good for you, or what it's going to do, well, yeah, what it's going to do to your body, right? So, but if you know of anything I can do with organic sugar, let me know, because I got the rest of this bag here that I would like to do something with versus throwing it out. I can't donate it because it's open, right? So what else needs sugar aside from food? Is it good in a, oh, maybe answer my own question. Maybe a scrub. You were talking to Linda about a sugar scrub or a salt scrub or something, right? But you can do a sugar scrub too. That's what I could do with it, right? That's still got to be okay for you, right? Sugar scrub, because you're not going to absorb the sugar in your scrub, right? There you go. That's one thing I can do with it. Cool. Anything else? Let me know. All right. Favorite flavor, guys. What is your favorite flavor? This is my idea that I thought would be kind of cool, and you guys can chime in what you think. I want to do a weekly challenge. Maybe something little, something fun, something related to, move, something related to eating, something related to love. I mean, whatever, I'm open for it. But I thought the one today would be kind of cool is if we said what our favorite flavor was. And we made that a challenge this week. So I want you guys to tell me what your flavor is. Oh, you're gonna do that tomorrow too, Linda? Sugar and salt scrub with the lotion. Awesome. We get a bonus. I thought we were only getting the lotion, so. Cool. Then I'll know what oils I need to get. I need to get some news. I keep thinking about it. I need to make a list of all the oils that I want for stuff, because then when I'm ready to like order, I forget what they are. So I'm sure that will give me some ideas. And I was trying to figure out how we could do it as like a Facebook Live, because you're already, okay, so here's the thing. You're gonna be, I'm assuming, on your laptop again, right? So if you're on your laptop, what would you think about using your phone to put your phone, you know, like right next to you by the laptop, so you're kind of looking at it too, and do a Facebook Live while you're doing your demo? And you can still talk to us as the group and all, but I mean, people can just like watch you and you can give an introduction or whatever and then just do that. You could do it in our ladies group. You could do it here because it's a healthy thing too. You could do it on your personal profile. You could do it on your fan page, and then you could share here afterward. I just think it'd be kind of cool. Awesome, because we can't do a live because you're gonna be on Rosemary's screen and you're gonna be smaller, and then my live would be of you on a video screen. It wouldn't come out good at all, so, but that would be great. So, favorite flavor, guys, what is yours? I'll tell you mine. I was thinking about it. I've got a lot of things I love. I love peppermint. Right now that's like my favorite. Like peppermint goes in so many things, right? It's really good. I love garlic. Garlic also goes in everything that I make to eat pretty much, except my milk. I haven't put it in that yet. I love garlic. I love pesto. I love basil pesto. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love that flavor. I love pine nuts. That's kind of a thing, not a flavor, right? But really the one that I'm like, it's like kind of like be all and end all. Cranberry orange. That's my flavor combination. And you can't get it anywhere except in like what? Scones. You see the cranberry orange scones. Yeah, cranberry orange muffins you can buy at places, bakeries, super unhealthy. So I want a replacement for cranberry orange, or not a replacement, but I just want to use it in a different thing. So the challenge for this week is, if you guys would like, tell me what your favorite flavor is. I wanted you to tell me that first, but oh, whoa, I made that worse. There we go. I want to do, maybe it's for Make It Monday, or a little hashtag day, or it could be for any day or just sometime throughout the week, and you could take a picture when you do it and then post it on that day. I don't know. Or I don't know. This is just an idea, right? Let's make something with your favorite flavor in it. That's something healthy. So I have to make something with cranberry orange this week. And I've got a bag of cranberries in the freezer right now, which is cool, and I can grab a few oranges. And it can't be, for me, I know it can't be cranberry sauce with orange, because that's like way too easy. I've done that before. So I'm gonna try something new. Maybe I'll try some sort of pastry item, or like some kind of raw item with cranberry orange. It would kind of have to be raw because that's what I'm eating right now, but I kind of meant like a dessert type thing. I wonder if you can do a cranberry orange cheesecake. Has anybody ever done that? So that's my challenge for you guys. So for you who are not replying to me now live and telling me your favorite flavor, that's okay. I won't hold it against you. You can comment later when you decide what it is. And for those watching on the replay, be sure to comment what your flavor is so we know what you're going to be working on this week, and tell me that you're in on the challenge. Say, yay, you want to do it this week. 'Cause I think it'll be exciting. And then we're all going to be able to know what you made that week. You know, share your recipe, a picture of it, how it turned out. If it sucked, that's okay, because that's how you learn. Trust me, everything I make doesn't turn out good. It really doesn't. Okay, so that was what was on my agenda. If you guys have any questions, this is the time to ask. If you want to know, like, how to make something, you have a question about an ingredient, where you get this, or what about this, or people say this, or, you know, anything. I may not have the answer, but you can certainly ask. Grapefruit and lime to drink. Grapefruit and lime together. Like the actual grapefruit with lime in it, or you mean just like that flavor? Like if anything, well, I guess it'd be grapefruit and lime flavor, right? I like garlic with everything too. Mama Leone's dumpster? What is that? Mama Leone. Is that like a relative? A show? Something? But garlic, you can't go wrong putting garlic and stuff, right? So garlic and lime. Okay, so you have, but you called it a drink. So are you gonna make something this week and a drink? Maybe be more, how about go out there and make it in something else? What's a garlic and lime flavor you can do in something else? Something savory that you add garlic and lime? And I don't care if it's cooked. I mean, just because I'm eating raw doesn't mean you have to, but just do something healthy, right? However healthy is for you. That's going to be exciting. You know what I love? I wonder if they go good together. Because I know I love garlic, like you do too, and I love it in grapefruit. So I love a grapefruit juice with garlic. So blend up your juice your grapefruit, throw garlic in a blender with it, and then blend it up together. It's amazing. I love that flavor. But I bet you it would even be better with lime in it. I'll have to try that. I have grapefruit and lime oils too, mention that. So that would be cool. There you go. It's like 20 after. So Italian. Oh, it's Italian. Oh, is that like Italian? Linda and Italian. That's what that is? Not together. Grapefruit oil or lime oil with fresh fruit and water. Water video. Yeah, you could do that. You could totally do that with me one time. You could even do that just anytime here in our group too. That would be fun. Just share like on a Tip Tuesday how to make flavored water. That would be cool. Okay, so pick a flavor that you're going to do something with this week then. Something outside of the norm where you might have to get a cookbook out or look online or experiment, because that'll be kind of cool, right? And if you guys think of any questions from watching it and just a couple of things we talked about, if you have any questions on that, post them here. If there's something you want to talk about next week, you can post it here too. Tell me what your flavor is, and if you're going to be in on this challenge, I'm doing cranberry orange for something that's not cranberry sauce. I think it'll be kind of cool. And I'll see what I can come up with for next week. Tip I can share with you, something I'm making or doing around here. Try out the almond milk. Tell me how it goes for you. And that's all she wrote. I don't want to be late. I'm already late. 2 minutes over. Gotta go. So see you guys all next week. Thank you for watching. And I hope this works for you. I hope you like the format. If you want to change it up at all, I'm open for ideas. But I really just kind of want to chat with you. So the more you comment and whoever wants to come on live, the more fun for me it'll be. So again, thank you guys for being for being in this group, and let's go out and have a healthy, awesome day. And I will see you here Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific time next week, but I'm sure I'll see you in between that too. So bye. Thanks, Linda.